Hello, guys. It's Retro Nerd Girl. Welcome to the show today. And I am broadcasting live from the International Science Fiction Space Station. And today we're going to be watching Superman the movie 1978. I got a question earlier. What version is this? This is going to be the theatrical version. And let me just double check that on my version. I believe it's the theatrical. It is 2 hours and 23 minutes. I wonder if that matches up with any of your copies. 2 hours and 23 is also the amount of time listed on IMDb. So yeah, I think that's the theatrical, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, it's 2 hours and 23 minutes, which is a lot longer than what we normally do around here for watch parties. But I'm really excited because this is Superman the movie. I saw this when it came out, and it really made a big impression on me and gave me hope. You know, this is it's a very hopeful and jolly and fun movie. There are some sad parts, which I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. So, oh my goodness, let's see. I believe yes, Keith E has given me the A-OK that you guys can hear me. Thank you, Keith E, uh, for letting me know that. That is really awesome. And we'll get right into your post. The first person to leave a message is Follow the Bradley's Fun, and this is the first time I'm seeing you guys. Welcome, welcome. One of my all-time favorites. Oh, I think so. It has a very special place in my heart, definitely. And Adam is here, and it's also left some trivia about the music. This one, John Williams' spectacular score is available in complete form on a 3 CD set from the La La Land soundtrack label. It took decades to find the original 2-inch wide recording tapes. The score was nominated for the Oscar for Best Original Score, but lost to Midnight Express. What a debacle. Yes, yes, yes. And I have not seen Midnight Express yet, but yeah, that has to be like one incredible score to lose to win to this memorable score that is like etched into your mind. You know when you hear this music exactly where it's from and you know who did it and what it means. So it's just incredible. You can't say that about a lot of scores. It makes the average uh, person definitely very curious as to who created it. And he says Hooper has been practicing his oboe and French horn all day and plans on playing along with the movie. That is so cute. And pop culture curator is here. Hello, hello, hello. We had such a great talk yesterday on Anti-Derivative Jill's channel about one of my favorite movies, Fantastic Planet. You guys know around here how much I adore Fantastic Planet, and yes, it's just one of those things I could talk about for hours and hours and hours and hours. Uh, but we didn't have a whole lot of time, but it was wonderful. And guys, go on ahead and check out Pop Culture Curator's channel. I'm actually doing so later on tonight when I have a little extra free time. I'm going to check out some of his videos. They look really enticing. Some movie reviews and deep dives. I'm looking forward to that. And Joseph Begay say, morning all. Oh, it's morning where you are. Is it theatrical or the extended version? Yes, and I think we worked it all out later. We did work it all out. Thank you for asking because I think a lot of people probably had the same question too as well. And let's see. Um, let's see. Um, oh, Adam also says the 2001 DVD edition altered the sound effects track. Like the original sound effects, they had more punch to them. Okay. He says I like the original sound effects. They had more punch to them. Okay. And what else? Okay, so yes, Joseph Begay is confirming that was the theatrical that I was talking about, and I'll be watching tonight. And Integrity 101. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Says, hi, Retro. Love this classic. I just released Superman Epic on fanedit.org. It's both Superman 1 and 2 properly combined. They really weren't two films, but one giant epic cut in half. I just restored it. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's exactly true. That it was initially supposed to be one movie, but I'm not sure exactly what the reason was for the interruption, but we did uh, get them split up. And I don't mind it. They're really good movies. And Danny Staten is here, says, "Great movie, isn't it?" And Integrity 101 says, "Google Superman epic. I'm getting a very positive feedback so far. Just throwing it out there." Oh, okay. So let me. I'm gonna write that down. Uh, Superman epic. Okay. Yeah, I got that written down. Thank you. Yeah, I'll give it a look and see how you put it all together. I love recuts. And let's see. Oh, and pop culture curator says, "Thanks for the shout out." Oh, no problem. Yeah, I'm really intrigued about your channel, so I can't wait to take a look at it later on. And Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU's here. Matt Cheat, so great to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And to Integrity 101 says, "Theatrical is 2 hours and 23 minutes. Direct cut is 2 hours and 31 minutes. Extended cut is 3 hours and 8 minutes." Donna hated that version though. Oh, okay. Wow, so many different cuts. Sounds a lot like what we were going through trying to get the right copy of Blade Runner a few weeks back. We're like, which copy are we watching? And Joseph again said, "Did you get the Blu-ray copy of Rollerball 1975? Amazon said it was delivered on 2/9." Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So I'll first thing Monday morning I will get it. And you sent me a copy of Auntie Mame, 1958. That is like, I love that movie so much. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I was trying to put a list of all my favorite movies so I could make sure to get those ones, first in case, whatever the case may be. But I just wanted to get those, um, you know, as my just in case videos. And Auntie Mame is on that list because that is one of my favorite movies. Um, just wonderful movie. So thank you, Joseph Begay. I really appreciate that so very much. Thank you so very much. I'll be headed over to the PO box on Monday and pick that sucker up. Thank you. Yes, and Rollerball. Yes, I did get a sneak peek of Rollerball, and uh, yeah, that's all I'll say. I'll just I will do a special review for members, and that's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. And Pop Culture Curator says the Salkinds were in a hurry to release the first half to regroup their costs. Oh, is that the case? Okay, I didn't know that. And Integrity 101 says they were way over budget because they were filming Superman 1 and 2 simultaneously, not back to back. The film release kept getting pushed back until finally they stopped production on Superman 2 to finish Superman 1. Oh, okay. Okay. And Joseph Begay says the Auntie Mame copy should arrive on Wednesday. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. I love Auntie Mame. Yeah. Um and with Rosalind Russell. Oh my goodness, she was so wonderful in that. I don't know how she did it. And Integrity 101 says producers were nervous about the reception, so that at the last second they moved the Earth spin to part one, as it was the big VFX scene at the time. Yes, I loved how that was all done. It looks fantastic. But it doesn't make a lick of sense. But it's Superman, so we'll allow it. And Stumprat77 Smith is here. Hello, this retro girl. I love Auntie May. My oldest daughter used to call me that. Oh, really, really? Oh, yeah, that's a great movie. It's so endearing and just sweet. I was really young when I saw it, so I was like, when I get to be that age, I want to be just like that. Well, it didn't happen, but I get to be me at my age, which is probably better. But yeah, she was so fabulous and had her costumes were fantastic. And I just loved her. She had this huge banister, this huge stairway well, and it was just so grand and beautiful. Always imagine myself walking down some stairs like that with something gorgeous on like that. So yeah, I love that movie. Um, and let's see. And Keith E says banner, banner, banner. Thank you so much, Keith E. We're gonna get that banner going. Uh, Thank you so much. Let's see if I can get it. Listen, we are watching Superman the movie 1978. Match your copy to the timer beside me to watch along with us. And yes, that is like the most important part of this whole thing. So I appreciate you reminding me, Keithy. Um, and Steph Brett says, I didn't get rich from my ex hubbies. And Red Dwarf is here and says, oh my God, it's nice to see you live. I just got home and dying to take a nap, but going to wait a while because Retro Girl is worth missing a nap. Aw, you're so nice. From a man, that's a big statement. That's really sweet. I appreciate that. um, and yeah, you guys are wonderful. Let's get things going here a little bit more. Oh wait, one more from Integrity 101 says if interested in the fan edit, simply go to fanedit.org and get access to links to thousands of edits. Just reach out to any editor privately for links. Oh, okay. Let me write that down. It's called fanedit.org. I didn't even know that there was such a thing. All right. Well, you need like a platform, a platform with a large enough bandwidth space for movies. So that's pretty cool. I love that. Uh, and it reminds me of Jeff Goldblum saying, "Life makes a way." And Keith E says, if you're watching on Prime, it's even commercial free. They start with 2 commercials. Oh, okay. Yes, and I am getting mine from a digital copy I got ages ago from Prime, but I don't have any commercials. Um, Integrity 101 says they're very strict about links. All you have to do is reach out privately. Okay, I sure will. Because I think depending on what it is, I might want to see it something a fun edit of something. Um, and Integrity says it's a legal gray area. Doing it this way, asking privately allows the site to stay up and running. Okay, I got it. Yes, and Integrity says I'll stop. Oh no no no, that's totally fine. You're sharing information, so that is really the key things. Is if somebody wants to see a copy of one of their favorite works in a different light, or maybe even like something that maybe you were weren't sure about. You weren't sure about a certain copy of something, and you wanted to see it done right. Maybe you would look at one of the edits that are done there. And Chef Nation is here. Hello, how are you? You guys are just so awesome to see everybody. He says, "Good afternoon, beautiful people." So good to see you, Chef Nation. Hope you're cooking up something good. um, let's see. Okay, so I think we're ready for the main event, guys. All right. So I've got my copy queued up. Just one thing I need to do is bring up a visual for you guys. So let's see if I can find that visual. And organize the format. There we go. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. This is here. We've got the timer. I made a bad mistake last time. The timer was super, super bright. And let's see. So I'm just gonna read off a few things about this incredible movie. Superman, released in 1978. This is PG-13. We are watching the theatrical version, which is 2 hours and 23 minutes. The synopsis here is an alien orphan is sent from his dying planet where he grows up to become his adopted home's first and greatest superhero. It's directed by Richard Donner. We've got writers Jerry Siegel, Joe Shuster, and Maria Puzo on job there. And then we've got it's starring Christopher Reeve playing the titular character. We've got Margot Kidder playing Lois Lane. We've got Gene Hackman playing Lex Luthor. We've got Marlon Brando, guys. Marlon Brando playing Jor-El. Just incredible. Ned Beatty playing Otis. And who else? We've got Jackie Cooper playing Perry White. Valerie Perrine playing Eve Teschmacher or Teschmacher. That was probably the better way to say that name. And we've got Terrence Stamp playing General Zod, a small little cameo in this. We've got Sarah Douglas playing Ursa, and Mark McClure playing Jimmy Olsen. Is there any other names that are here? I think those are the main ones that we've got going on here. Very cool, fantastic cast. I believe Christopher wasn't very well known before this, but after this movie, of course, he just his star went straight. It just went straight to the to beyond the stratosphere, and it was just fabulous for him. And let's see, anything else? I think this is going to be it for my my introduction to the movie. And let's see what if you guys have anything else to say. Paul Walsh, hello, says, "Woohoo! I made it 22 minutes late. Got no notification. Sorry about that, but hooray! Yes, sorry about that. Yes, that happens. That YouTube does it does its own thing. We've got life finds a way, but YouTube does its own thing." Red Dwarf says, "I love how this movie is separated into chapters. His origin, his time as a child, and his time in Metropolis, the villain, and then the end. Very cool." And then Spectacular Moments is also here. "I was only 3 when I went to the theater to see this. Oh my goodness. This must have been fabulous for you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember that far back seeing movies in the theater, and it was you never forget that stuff. And Tim's talk is this is a great line. Says it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. Yes. That was definitely one of the most popular statements about Superman that we'd hear all the time. And thanks for bringing that back. That was a great That's a great memory. A great quote. And Sebrat says Christopher Reeve and Robin Williams were roommates at Juilliard. Oh wow! Oh my goodness! Just to think that they're both moved on. It that's pretty intense. Integrity 101 says, I still think Christopher Reeve gave an amazing performance. He was really dedicated to the role. He put on about 40 pounds to bulk up. Yes, he did. I think so too. And you can see in his performance how intensely he's, really focusing in on this character. And if you've seen him in other things, you know that he is definitely playing the part of Superman, even though he doesn't seem to be that far fetched from Superman in his personal life, but he definitely was playing that part. And Integrity 101 says Reeve was also a pilot, and he said that it helped him with the flying scenes. Oh, great. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that he was a pilot. Joseph Gay says Glenn Ford is my favorite Pa Kent out of all of the versions of Superman. Oh, really? Wow. And Chef Nation says the score line this. Oh, I think you meant the score in this film is epic. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. And Stunfrad says when Christopher had his accident, Robin Williams visited him in the hospital with red roses as a crazy doctor. Aw, he's yeah. And yes, integrity definitely very, very cool. And Paul Wiles says Superman, such a great movie. John Williams' score is perfection. Yes, 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 yes. And Spectacular Moment says John Williams again. Yes. All right, well, guys, I'm gonna get things moving along, and I'll let you continue to leave trivia, your thoughts, memories, and all that. I am going to be watching, um, looking at them a little bit later. I'm going to be looking at the movie, but also I have an auxiliary computer over here where I can see some of your comments on occasion, but I won't be able to do it all the time. It'll be occasionally. So I do. I do. I will be seeing all of your comments, but during this, I will be able to see some comments. So let's get the show on the road. Superman the movie. Let's get myself all keyed up for this. All right, so guys, of course, we know how this works. You have your copy, I have my copy. We watch our copies together, and we are. I had this on. No, it's off. Oh, there we are. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick countdown from 5 to 1, and where it would have said 0, you go ahead and press the button. So it's 0, then press the button. I'm sorry, 1, and then press the button. Okay, so here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm like 2 seconds behind. How is this possible? Almost had it. remove this. Love that it starts off with black and white. Ooh, that's nice. It's almost like they put you in the theater and then they pulled you into the movie. I love it. And this opener is just amazing. Imagine being a kid and then seeing all of the flashing lights in front of you and the music. It just builds up all of this excitement and spectacle. See what you guys are saying. Integrity 101 says, "Hot take, it's okay to love both Donner and Snyder's Superman films." Oh, yes, absolutely. I love them all. I really do. Even Superman Returns, I love that movie. I even love Quest for Peace. Just maybe I'm a little crazy, but I do love Quest for Peace. It doesn't light a candle to this, though. Let's just, like, get that out of the way. These graphics are just really incredible, and they have sound effects too, which is really helping to sell the bigness of it. Wow, we're almost at 5 minutes of opening credits. You see how this movie does everything in a big way? And then the biggest swoosh of all is stating that who the director is. Oh, man. I love all these little techniques because that's what helps to sell this movie as such a classic. Oh, here we are. We're in Krypton. Tom Walsh says absolutely covered in goosebumps at this theme. Yes, even a tear. Yes, isn't that so wonderful? Oh, this is really pretty. I forgot how nice this was. Oh, I want like a miniature of this. There they are, the deadly three. General Zod. Guilty. Ooh, ooh. I always liked it now, whether it was intention or not, but I always liked that this movie set up the motivation for these characters in the next movie. Oh boy, that is so cool. Oh, that looks so that looks so amazing. Wow. And Paul says, the casting for this movie was inspired. Yes. Oh, and Integrity 101 says Brando is great. Brando was a perfect Jor-El, and Paul says, yeah. And Paul Walsh says, wow, Terrence Stamp, electrifying performance too. Loved the Michael Shannon performance too. Yeah, they were really both really great. I love the outfit and how it's like clothes. I don't know if anybody knows the reason why how they were able to get their clothes to do that. I think they do some kind of in-camera trick. Ooh, a loophole. I do love those hoops. Oh. It's really cool. Oh, there's a little spaceship right there. He looks good with that S on his chest, doesn't he? I always imagine, what if there was a universe where these 2 were able to come to Earth? Be really cool. Like an alternate universe or something. And Spectacular Moment says, "How many computer-generated effects in this 1978 movie?" 0. Yes, 0 effect computerized effects. Ugh, I love all that. Oh my goodness, so cool. I know they were saying that they had a lot of trouble with this baby. No, for real though. Imagine these 2 on planet Earth. And they were, like, fighting crime and stuff. Sorry. I get all geeky and nerdy when I see this movie. I'm getting teary-eyed. Sorry. Oh, what a cute little baby. So, yeah, I think a lot of people miss that part where he says that he's gonna stay on the planet and because he has to, um, abide by the rules. He made a promise to them that he wouldn't leave. Well, if he would've left the planet, it wouldn't have they wouldn't have known anything because everything was gonna be destroyed anyway. Oh, boy. I love the way everything turns red for, the deadly look. Oh, boy. Where can you run to at this point? You can't run anywhere. Oh, no. I bet they feel stupid. Sorry. They're they just, like they got the warning, right? Something bad was gonna happen, but nobody made any plans. Oh, no. Feel so bad for everybody. Oh my god, it's terrible. Oh, no. I think that was a cool effect to have them, like, floating. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Ooh. Oh, that was crazy. The sun blew up and then and then the planet blew up. Gosh. Oh, hi, Darth. How are you? Good to see you. Um, and Lance from the Outcast Creative, where have you been? As, Outcast says, "Hey, Retro, I'm live, but I wanted to just drop by and give you a view. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Such a great friend. Thank you." And, Paul Walsh says, "It's Krypton's sun. I thought that turned Krypton red." Oh, yeah. And, Keithy agrees with Paul. And Paul Walsh says, the hubris, the hubris of those in charge in the face of catastrophe, as on Krypton, so too on Earth." Yeah. Yeah. I do like this effect where they have the baby spinning and then like a cool background. Oh, oh, this is such a sweet scene. Oh boy, satire. Aw, it's such a little kitty. He's like, "Hey, hi, somebody give me a hug or something." Aw, what if she what if he hugged her and, like, snapped and hugged her too hard? Sorry, just ay, North Dakota. Oh. Look, he's so cute, he's like, "Meow." They couldn't have gotten a kid with that was, that was cuter, okay? Because he's, like, all smiles. So cute. Oh, the Bat Channel is in the house. How you doing? Oh, so cool. And, yeah, the Bat Channel says, "Hope you're enjoying this incredible film from the late, great Richard Donner." Yes, oh, fantastic. And we finally get we got a young Clark Kent. He could do that in seconds. It's so funny. It's funny. Uh, he hasn't learned how to fly yet. I used to love the song. Showing off. Aw. Ooh, see the script. Ah, this is so good. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. It's really that's a great way to do it. Like, hey, you're way more important than just scoring dumb, according to him, just dumb touchdowns. You're here to save the world. Well, so for some people, scoring a touchdown is saving the world. Saving some hearts and minds. But I see where Pa was going with that, and this is the sad part. So many subtle things in that small, that very short performance, the dialogue and the delivery. The delivery is just really brilliant and very inspired. Love it. Uh, and Paul Wash says, "Oh, the Jonathan Kent theme. Oh, isn't it beautiful?" And this is where the waterwork starts for me, an artist. Yes, yeah. So that's the thing here is that life is gonna life, right? With everything going your way, every with all the powers he cannot stop some things from happening, uh, which is quite interesting uh, later on in the story. But yeah, it's a lesson he had to learn. Something calling to him. I forgot this part. Let's see. Oh, it's calling to him. I wonder why it's calling to him now. Ooh, I love the sound effects, everything, and the swelling music. It just all like feels like otherworldly. Having some good old Cheerios. The pacing on this is much slower, but kinda like the fact that they're taking time with all of these emotional moments so you can feel them a little bit more and embrace the sentimentality or the sentiments. Aw, aw, aw. I'm gonna cry, guys. What a beautiful scene, what a beautifully filmed scene as well, the way this camera is moving. Wonderful. Wow. This was actually when I was, looking at this, the way the camera is moving over the country, the land, it almost is like almost like a love letter to the country. So, I don't know, just looks so it they just made the places look so beautiful, you know? This all looks like an indoor set somewhere. Oh, oh, I love this effect. I would have loved to work on an effect like this. This looks like something I would love to work on. Oh, look at that. Look at it, guys. He's building the fortress of, solitude. Sweet. Ooh. Oh, how beautiful. I want one. I wanna live there, provided I don't feel the cold. Ah, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Imagine if you could, do a fantasy decorations in your home and make your entire place look like this. Wonderful. This reminds me that when we see Krypton, is Krypton a cold planet? And this is how they are able to create their technology there? I never made the connection until now. Let's see. Uh, Keith E says, I think North Dakota is too cold in comparison. And Paul Moore says, Fortress of Solitude, really well realized. So much they got right for this movie. Yeah, I think so. I think they got it right. At least it looks like it. They got it. Looks real good. Aw. Ooh. Mm. A lot of these, I guess it's saying that this is all happening for many, many years. He's learning about his history and possible future. I could see why they make, like like Jesus, analogies with him, because there is a line here, he says, "I sent them you, my only son." So, kind of it's like a mirroring effect or similarities, flavors of, if you will. By a tomato lady. I'm by the tomato lady. I love it. 'Cause that's all you need is just a tomato. Sometimes you that's true, though. Oh, clever. She can't spell. That's hilarious. This is hilarious. And he's pretending he can't open it. This script is really fun hilarious, actually. Oh, okay, Keith E says it's 12 years later when he goes to work at the Daily Planet, so, what is his mother, what is his mother live on for the last 12 years? Oh, well, he got before he left, he had somebody else help him or said that he was gonna help around the farm? I forgot the name of the person. Aw. She's noticing his innocence. What a cool little character that's just in there. Ah, well, Hey, Rex Harrison, the critic. I was the movie critic. Oh, I do love the activity around the main actors. What are you doing? Ooh. I love this scene so much. What a great scene. Yep, he caught it in his hand. I love the way they give the audience that, like, reveal. I mean, we knew it, but we just it was nice to visually show it to us. Everything that was in his purse. He gives away that he's actually Superman so many times. But I think that's what makes Clark Kent intriguing, right? You're like, "What's going on with that guy?" Ooh. Keithy says, "Don't mess with a girl from Brooklyn." Yeah, she straight up gave that guy a kick in the face, okay? The fuzz is on the job? He lost them. Ah, nice getaway. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Oh, ah, he's not gonna be there when he he's not gonna yeah, I knew it. Yep, you guys led him right to you. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, he's gonna figure it out. Oh, no! Oh, I don't remember this part. Tell me he's on the ground. Oh, no. Yeah. She says exactly what we're all thinking, like, "He's not kidding around." A brutal display of his wow, 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 she is hot. Look at that outfit. I want one. I like the fact that she's, like, really honest with him. Oh, wow. Yeah. This script is really, really hilarious. Actually, it's, like, brilliant and hilarious at the same time. I think it's perfect for, like, 1970 flavors, and 80s, I think 80s flavor. I'm sure you could get away with this now. Nothing's wrong with it, it's just, oh, people aren't funny and that they don't like humor anymore. Ah, Keith E says breaking out some Super Bowl snacks. Ah, yeah. I have a snack or two over there. This is pretty much this is pretty much what a lot of people are using now as far as like how to get rich Get into real estate. Jimmy Olsen is so cute. She just cannot spell. He's trying to he's, going into the ladies' room. Poor thing. Aw. I know it's an act, but still. Ooh, I remember this scene. Ah. And Joseph Begay says, "LOL, 70s fashion. I remember it well, but don't miss it." Oh yeah. Oh, I was watching a real 70s movie. That was like, what? Oh, they're showing. They show you a little hint. Oh yeah, something is not right. I love that. See, they show you a close up. That thing ain't right. Something's wrong. And whoa, the sound is so immersive. Oh, wow, great. Wow, great vantage point. Wow. I love how they show everybody panicking down below. They don't usually do that in a lot of films. Oh, look, you hear that music? You hear it? Oh, he can't go in there. I miss those old phone booths like that. Wow. Look at how far he's gotta go to find a place to there you go. Whoosh. Wow, he looks good in that suit. He looks so good in that thing. Oh, no. That would be a nightmare to have to witness that kind of thing. Oh, boy. He did it, guys. Joseph, I said for a second there when I saw that old style ambulance, I thought, "Oh, Ghostbusters." Yeah, and, Super Bowl Corey is here, says Superman to the rescue. That's right, and it's very interesting. He comes out, for the first time for Lois. She's like, "What?" He's having a lot of fun with this. That is so silly. I actually it's funny, but it's actually cute. He's like, "Oh, bye." I remember seeing this in the theater and just like, "Wow, that's so cool." I wanted to fly too. Oh, that was so good. Oh, teary-eyed. Leaking, guys. The memories of being a little girl again. They came back. What is this guy doing? I don't remember this part. It looks terrible. Officer Mooney. Why does that name sound familiar? It sounds familiar to me. Wow, the sound in this is so, like, incredible. Feels like you're right there. Ooh, right in the air. The score is insane. They're counting their money. That was sort of like a Bugs Bunny kind of thing. They did a good job back then. I mean, it's not like a perfect, effect thing, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I liked it. Aw, the kitty cat. They made it look so good. It just him flying taking off and flying right there looks really great. She got smacked. Oh my god, I felt so bad for that little girl. Uh, Brad Howard is here. Hey, Brad, how are you? Says, just happened to cross my channel. I've been seen this so many times. I could probably recite the movie without watching with you guys. Oh my goodness. Well, we're up to the part where uh, the plane is going down, and yeah, they're having some trouble. Let's see. Joseph Gay said, "When this was in the theater, you could hear every lady gasp when Chris Reeve appeared on in costume." Yes, you can't deny that he looks great in that costume. He looks fantastic. I think it's the shoulders, I think. And then, like, everybody's gorgeous in this. I mean, Valerie Perrine in that outfit, I was like, "Oh, ba 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 boom." And, oh, I says, I mean, God, look at him. It's all Reeve, baby. No latex muscle suit underneath there. Yes. It's a miracle, guys. So this was his outing, like, he was outed when he saved Lois Lane, and then after that, he just went on, like, a whole campaign of helping people. It's 2 Bs. Ah, nice job. I like how the place is decorated.
Oh, he's so cute. Ooh. She's like, "Maybe me one day." But she doesn't just meet him in regular clothes, she meets him in, like, a gown. Oh, how pretty. Like, I think that's what I think about the camera work in this, the way they kinda span over city life, country life, mountains. It just is like a love letter to the planet. I don't know. She's like, "Ooh, I better not risk it." A little flirting never hurt anybody. Wow. What? I love these little this conversation.
Oh, wow. But he gave away his secret right away. She's like, oh, yeah, that place I know." Ooh. So much flirting, going on here. Double entendres too. Joseph Gay said, "I can't even imagine how much Lois must make as a reporter who can spell, to to afford that place." Yes, I know. I know that what a beautiful place with that balcony. Oh, wow. She's like, "Oh my goodness, what a date. He's gonna take me flying." Oh, oh, yes. Oh, yeah, yes, Joseph, yes, who can't spell. Yeah, got it. And Katie says, "Not like the opulent digs of retro nerd girl." Yes, of course. You this is oh, I knocked it over. This is where you wanna live. Let's see. How bad did I knock over things? Oh, not too bad. If I can restore. There we go. Oh, what a beautiful scene. This is incredible. The music's so wonderful and magical to go with it. Yeah, the camera's moving around the Statue of Liberty. I like the way he takes a look at her. He's like, "I'm impressing her." I think she's impressed. This part is nice too. They're floating above the clouds. So serene. And this is the part was that's like Peter Pan. I'm glad that they mentioned Peter Pan. Don't let go, don't let go. Did he let go on purpose so that could happen? Yeah, she refers to him as a god. I thought that was interesting that they had her kind of do this little monologue. Mhm. So cute. I love this. I really do. And I wonder if he could read her mind. I don't think that's part of the set, skill set of Superman, but I love that they added this in to the story. This little like monologue that she has. It's really sweet. It actually makes you wonder too. She's in love now. That's it. So cool. So cool the way they have him play. It's kinda weird that he would come in as, Clark, like, right after, but he doesn't have an excuse. Good at his body language. Yeah, boy. And he's like, "Oh, I better get back in character." That's Clark, nice. I spent the night with Superman. An exclusive interview by Lois Lane. Lex Luthor is just taking in all the details. It's like you're waiting like he's too funny. Joseph Gay would say, um, let's see. So, okay. Paul Wash says Soups is obviously using his heat vision to warm the air for them to fly through. Or poor Lois's will freeze up there. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. Oh. Those two are just and you need somebody like that around Lex Luthor, right? Or he can be very dangerous. And having those 2 around him, like, really evens the playing field. Hey, self-driving cars. Oh, well, it's not self-driving. Wow! And explode. No? Okay. I thought I thought it was gonna explode. Oh, yeah, the yes. I forgot about this. A lady in a red dress will get you every time. Oh, man. Oh, it's Mary Hagman. I'll have to take care of that. Actually, that is so really funny. Sorry. It's funny. Uh, and Joseph okay, so I gotta admit, it's hard to keep my eyes on Valerie Perrin's face with the wardrobe she wears. LOL. Yeah, her um wardrobe is insane in this movie, and she's wearing it well. And Step Brad 771 says, "Retro, we're so jealous of Lois, right?" Well, I like to think that I lived through Lois vicariously. Uh, I'm probably also afraid of heights. That would be no fun for Superman. Like, I'll get up there and I'll be like, "Ah, get me down, get me down." Oh boy. These guys are so comical. Ooh, he's got, like, a big black eye. There's a lot of shenanigans in this movie. There's Valerie. Phoebe is so funny in this. It really is. Ooh. He's starting to get along with everybody else, it's still a little awkward. Oh. Oh, Janet Candy asks, "Which version are you watching?" Oh, I'm watching the, um oh, wow. Um, I'm watching the theatrical version. Is it plastic? Oh, wow. Like, when he finds his car, he's like this, and then he goes like, "Yeah." It's a trap, don't do it. Love the way when he stops spinning, the cape goes, like, it flares out in a nice way. Ooh. It's like you are. Oh, he's pissed too. Woo! It's like, "Eh." Wow. Let's see. Oh, I never noticed the cobwebs all over his furniture. Mm, this is very similar to the plan for, A View to a Kill. Look at that hair, it's, like, all coiffed up and everything. Um, oh, Josh Herrera, what a Super Saturday. Yes! Super Saturday. Oh, you got the emojis too. Superman, celebration, and clapping of hands. That's right, baby. Woo! Dan Candy says that he's my favorite Luther. Oh, Gene Hackman? Oh, wow. Oh, and Paul Wash says Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor is just perfectly magnanimical and narcissistic. Narcissistic. So, so true. So true. The hair. Look at that. Oh boy. I wonder if I knocked, let me see, make sure the time. Super baby. Uh-oh. That's right. Send them out before he messes everything up. She gets herself all pretty before she gets there. Whoa. Oh, no. He's trying to stop them from doing it. Close it back up, Super. Soups, close it back up. Nice line. Mind over muscle. Oh, man. It's a villain trope. Gotta leave before leave just in time, okay, for the good guys to figure out a way to get out of their trouble. Oh, boy. He can't even lift it over his head. Oh, no. Huh. It's such an interesting moment how she's, like, gets a conscience. I mean, she always had, but she's like, "Oh, no, am I making the right choice?" She's like, "Just one kiss." He's like, "I don't care." Did you see when he went up there, he gave it a little extra, like, "Mm, mm." Oh, boy. One thing I do love about this is, like, even though the effects isn't, like, perfect, you can follow what's going on pretty well. I would say at about this time, this is above well done range, you know? This is this is extraordinary for the time. Yeah, so this happens because he promised Mrs. Tessmacher that he was gonna get rid of the one going east first. And by then, it's just yeah, pretty much too late. Wow! What would you do at that point? You would have to stop driving, and would that be the right answer? I mean, pure pandemonium. Or Superman is trying to fight with Oh gosh. Ooh. Oh boy. Oof. He's off. Oh man. Ah, guys got lucky. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. This is the part of the story that gets wild. Lex Luthor, you naughty boy. And Josh says, I went to the 45th anniversary theatrical screening of Superman 1978 to see on the big screen for the first time. It truly was magical, a magical experience. Margot Kidder, Lois Lane, uh, so much. Can you read my mind? Oh, right, that scene we were just talking about it was so good. It's almost like a poem, very poetic and just an interesting moment in the story that just gives you like a different perspective of everything. Oh no, Jimmy, not Jimmy. Come on, save him, save him. Save that boy. And Dan Candy said this movie and Wonder Woman both captured beautifully a hero that seems to genuinely care and like people. Hmm, okay, I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet. Uh-oh, what? Miss who? They're not out of danger yet. Get out of there. I always wondered if she could have gotten out of the car. Oh, that score. John Williams is John Williamsing right now. Woo. Oh, no. Oh, okay, he's using, a big boulder to stop the water from getting everywhere. Okay, some more boulders. You can see all that is miniatures. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's some good acting. He's like he's like Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm gonna start crying. Oh, yeah, we just ripped that card off. It was like like it was a tissue paper. Oh, no. I'm gonna and, oh my goodness, this is really gonna tear me up inside. He did everything. He did everything he could. Imagine being an actor, just having to lay there and pretend to be dead, just like so that's really hard. Aw. I love the way he plays this, and they take a few minutes, they take some time with it. They don't put they don't just go to the next moment. They take some time, and who knows, it could have been 2 hours he spent out there. just, dealing with the reality. Look at him. Oh, he's so good. Yo. Oh, man, beautiful moment. Ooh, I love these. This just reminds me how many, in Justice League, that moment where the different fathers are speaking, it really feels reminiscent of that. I never paid attention to that before. Ooh, okay, now he's doing that thing. The time dilation issue that everybody seems to be, it turns back time, guys. He turns back time on Earth. Oh, he's that's some good acting. And then he reignites. The the sound effects really sell this. Whoa. She was there. And, Josh says, "Yes, retro, so many homages to Superman 1978 and Zack Snyder's, Man of Steel that's on Netflix. You can tell Zack loves Donner's Superman adaptation so much in the Snyderverse. Love, Cavill and Reeve too." Oh, yeah, I like them all, really. Um, Brandon Routh got a bad, rap, and he's so good. He was so good. I just didn't get a good story. Aw, the music really gets you like She all charged up, and you're like, "Yeah, let's do this." I like the way he says, "We're all a part of the same team." It's like, "Yeah, I'm on Superman's team." Oh, this is my favorite part. And he looks at the camera and smiles. Oh, and so many words to be continued, right? Uh, ow, the credits. Oh man, guys, this is good stuff. Good stuff. A Richard Donner film. What a treat. What a treat, guys. I'm all charged up and ready to go. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see. How far back do I want to go here? Uh, oh yeah, I was mentioning, I'll go back to about 5:40, and Joseph Gay says, let me turn this off so I don't think that it's still going on. Um, there we go. I'll recharge it. Yeah, Joseph Gay say, he's, I'm just gonna open it up a little bit so I could see better. Here's a side question. If you could choose one movie to be restored, and played on on the big screen, what would you choose? For myself, I'd have to go with The Time Machine, 1960. Ooh, that's actually really a good one. Hmm, I think I would like, Time Machine, what was one I was watching recently, but I wouldn't mind, like, The Day the Earth Stood Still, or even, War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. Um, the old-fashioned one, if they could go in and clean up those strings, because they use strings to kind of, show the tripods. They can get rid of those strings and really, like, digitally clean up some of the stuff and put that sucker on the big screen, with the music and everything. It's just gonna be so amazing. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And, some Brett says, I've played a dead body several times. Oh, that's okay. I would think I would want to, like, start giggling, especially like if you were dead and, well, you're playing pretending to die, and you're just laying there. There may be a different thing if they have people, like, on top of you, or like, oh, we've got to bring her back to life, and you're like, just it sounds like something I would just start laughing during the taping. Yeah. And Kitty says, mine is probably not a classic, but the Blues Brothers original. On occasion, I think they do put that movie on the big screen. I remember seeing it in the theaters with my mom, and we had a blast with it. So much fun. The music and all of the people we loved, and my mom is a huge fan of Aretha Franklin, and her singing "Think" is just another treat all on its own, and we loved it. We loved it. Stunt Brett says The Wizard of Oz for me. Oh yeah, actually, one of the theaters close to me is playing The Wizard of Oz soon. Great. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, nicely cleaned up and everything. As if there's going to be a lot of problems with that. I think that's a pretty solid film, but ah, just wonderful. The special effects in that movie is just astounding, way ahead of its time. And as the big guy says, no wrong answer, but I was curious. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's never any wrong answers for that question. And Moonbeam 87 is here. How are you? So okay, I got it. I was watching Liberty's Kids before I remembered the watch party. Oh, no, no problem. You could just rewind that that thing and watch it together with us. I didn't get to really interact that much in as much as I really wanted to because I kept oogling the stuff that was on screen. It's such a great movie. What a classic. And Keithy says, when I'm sad, I watch the Blues Brothers. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's a great pick me up. Great pick me up. And, and I read this one already, and, Brad says, "Blues Brothers rocks. Love Aretha's number. Wasn't it great?" And Ruby says, "Ciao for now, to Chris, Margot, and Richard. We'll never see their kind of films again." Well, hopefully in the future, someone may come along and do something special. But I think they are just, yeah, you're right. You it was a very unique combination, and I don't expect for anybody to do what they did, but maybe we'll be offered something different that's really cool. Um, well, like I said, I haven't seen a Superman film I did not like. I have not yet. And I do love the character, and I do love the, you know, just the lore behind the character, and I like all the different iterations of him. I really would have loved to have seen Nicolas Cage's version of Superman too, as well, because that would have been really special. And Joseph Begay says, I wanted to see The Time Machine in theaters, but my parents were pinching pennies at that point in their lives. Oh well, my parents are probably smarter than me. Oh my God. Well, I really hope you do get to see The Time Machine. Aren't we coming up on, is there a anniversary of that coming soon? Maybe on I believe on the 75th or 65th anniversary. There could be something happening for that. That's next year maybe, right? Because isn't it like 1960? Let me know if I've got the numbers wrong on that. But yeah, we maybe there will be a time machine in theaters because it's really good. It's such a wonderful movie. And just because it says Blues Brothers is always a fun watch. It is. It's just you can sing along, get up and dance. It's just really, and it's uh, just so much chaos and malarkey going on in the story. But there is a story, a nice through line of a wonderful story. And Keithy says, I saw The Time Machine in 1976 at 3:30 in the morning at the fraternity house. Oh, wow, cool. And Josh Herrera says, true. But see Ralph in Kingdom Come Superman costume in Chris, A Crisis on Infinite Earth was magic. Oh, yes, when they did that on the TV show. I never did catch that. I really should at least catch that. It was like a series of different episodes, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and so yes, Kingdom Come Superman in Crisis on Infinite Earth. He ended with the he ended with the Reeve classic smile flyby scene. Oh, really? Long live Superman. Yes. Okay, I must see that. Um, I may have even caught like a clip of that somewhere. Um, yeah, he had even like just Brandon by himself, like on his own. If you hear him speak in interviews and things like that, he's the real deal. He's the real deal. He actually speaks a lot like Christopher Reeve's Superman. And he has a lot of those like same kind of uh, hometown values and as himself as the person. So I think when they found him, they were like, "Oh, we've got a match for sure." But I think what was the issue was that they did not have a good script. There were some interesting elements in that script, I believe, that they explored just ever so slightly. But um, I think they dropped the ball when it came to the villain and really developing that interweaving it with what they were trying to do with Superman. So that's like a mini review of Superman Returns. Um, and Let's see. And Kate E says, thank you, Retro. Another fantastic movie. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for being here. And Paul Wash says, Henry Cavill, Brandon Routh, Dean Cain all made great Superman, but to be able to play Superman and Clark can plausibly, and now that took a Christopher Reeve. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I all I know is I enjoy all of them pretty much equally. But if you had to tell me which one, choose now. I would say Christopher Reeve because of seeing him at like I must have been like 7 or 8 years old, and just just like my eyes going like, "What? A flying person? What is this?" So yeah, going back to my childhood, but I do enjoy all of them, equally. I don't really have a favorite. Now, I didn't really experience that much of Smallville too much. I did admire it from afar, and I was like, oh, I would see like 1 or 2 episodes, and I was like, oh, that's cute, that's cute. And the more recent TV show with Superman and Lois, I thought that was really adorable. I did not enjoy I did not participate in the Dean Cain version, but I heard it was really great. I never got a chance to really um, sit down and watch that one. My life was like a bit crazier back then. But so far, I would like to. I probably should go back and watch those older um, stories from the TV show with Terry Hatcher, right, playing Lois Lane. That seems like it would be really cool. And Jack is here, says, hello from Texas. Great watch, RNG. Is Gene Hackman not the best? And Marlon Brando earned his fee. Yes, they did great. Great score. FX holds up. What a way to start the genre. And Christopher Reeves is number one Superman. Yes. Um, they did very, very well. Um, and well, I do know that they it wasn't the very first super hero movie, but or comic book movie, but it definitely was a good start for the 70s. And we still haven't forgotten, like a lot of the other ones, a lot of other comic book movies and comic book or superhero movies, we forgot about them, but definitely in 1978 Superman has still left a big imprint. That's really saying something, a huge imprint on a lot of people. We won't forget it ever. What an experience. And Paul Wash says, the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds was great. I liked it. Yes. I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute, they're not gonna get this right. They got it right. And they made it different and good at the same time. I was like, wow, what a pleasant surprise. Um, and I thought I was gonna be so annoyed, um, because but I wasn't, I wasn't. Paul Wash says, "I like the idea of the time machine getting redone." Are they redoing it again? Because this would be the 3rd, yeah, this would be the 2nd doing if they do it again. Um, because, yeah, there was already a redo, and I actually liked that movie, the remake that was, um, done in the early aughts, but, uh, it definitely was a lot different than the original. It lost some of it wasn't an exact remake. It had its own kind of ideas and stuff, so it's very interesting. I did enjoy some of the ideas in there. Jack says Blues Brothers has an awesome soundtrack, rolled out a lot of Miles jamming. I would do a remake of A Bad Day at Black Rock. Oh, I never heard of that before. Never heard of that. Stumpret says, Retro, my son came home from his Christian Montessori preschool singing a song they sang before food to the Superman theme song. Oh, that's so cute. Adorable. And Brad Howard's here says, I'd go see the Raiders of the Lost Ark in theaters if they brought it back. Yes, that is definitely one to see in the theaters. It is so incredible. Definitely one of my favorite movie going experiences. Oh, wow, that's a good one. That's such a good one. Uh, let's see. Um, And let's get and Paul Wash says yes, thank you, RNG. Oh, yes, it's just yeah, it's just a great movie. So I have so much fun with you guys. And Sunbread says sing along. Thank you, God, for giving us food. Thank you, God, for giving us food daily. Right now we're fed. Thank you. Those were the that's really cute. And Keithy says, I'm just thankful we had no trolls on this tonight. I was really expecting some. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, no, we're doing so good. We've been doing so good. Let's knock on some wood to make sure that keeps up because yeah, we've been doing fantastic. Um, and let's see. So let's keep going. And I think Moonbeam is saying good night to us. So good night, Moonbeam. I hope you're gonna have a nice enjoy the rest of your weekend. And let's see. And Wash says on a good note, all it was super hanging out with you all tonight. Oh, that's so awesome! It was super hanging out with you guys. I have to steal that one for later. um, and let's see. And Stemfront said, I doubled for Jeannie Francis guest star on Lois and Clark. Dean is so nice, still looks the same. Oh, cool. Um, and he did it. Let's see if I can. Rick Manolis says, I admit I am biased for Christopher Reeves because he blew my mind at such an early age, but also enjoy them all. Yeah, I feel very much the same. I don't have like it's I kind of feel weird about pitting them against each other because at the end of the day, they're just they're human beings with and just the talent that was given to them. They can't, and a lot of them work hard for it. But it's hard to if you're doing your very very best, and somebody says, "Oh, you're good, but you're not quite as good as this other person who was like amazing." You're like, it's always like I feel so bad for them, but at the same time, that's what we do it instinctively, right? We just do that, but um, like I said, Christopher Reeves is the one that when I was a kid, for sure, there's just that nostalgic pull on, and I like all the other ones for um, just the reasons of them being really good. I'm like huge fan of anything Brandon Routh does, and I haven't seen everything, but I try to catch a lot of that stuff. And my intention is to see everything that he's done, and also um, of course, Henry Cavill. I mean, he's amazing. So yeah. Let's see. And Jack says Superman is how a twist. Superman is that how a twisted mind gets its kicks? Planning the death of millions, Lex? No, causing the death of millions. Yes, I love that line. Right, that was a really nice exchange. And Keith he says, "Okay, I'm off to bother Lance. He's fighting with the rebels again. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you for letting me be your moderator. Keithy, you're amazing. And I am the one who's really, I am very, very blessed to have you in the community and all of the things that you do for me that, behind the scenes. So thank you very, very much. You have a great night and enjoy yourself. And I'll actually put that in the closing. And let's see, Jack says, bad day at BlackRock has a one-armed Spencer Tracy karateing burgers through a door. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Let's see. And Stuntrat says Christopher acted a little too nerdy sometimes, but I still love him. Oh, I think that's what gets me is he goes through the nerdy phase. Um, eh, he can join our group. Super nerd. And so Joseph Gay says, always nice to rewatch these old movies. It was great um, to see these batch of action adventure movies that came out in the late 70s compared to gritty dramas of the early 70s. Yeah, yeah. Uh, and Keith is giving us smiles and says, "I'm flying out of here." Oh, that's so sweet. And yes, it is really great. I just wanted to let me see if I could do this. Um, I me okay. Give me 1 second because I want to do this one thing I've never done before. Um, and just give us a little idea of what is coming. And oh no. Okay, maybe I can. This really, that really kind of sucks. Something just happened. I was trying to show you guys something and it won't let me do it. Okay, maybe I can. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play a small little video and then I will be right back. Play a small video and then I'll return. Rand. Because I want to show you guys what is coming up. So here it is. All right. So let's see if I can, yes. Let's see if it'll work now. I am not sure if that would help me at this point. Let's see. Um, Technology. Trying to show you guys something. Um, but it is giving me a hard time today. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be more fun, much easier. But of course, it's not working. Oh, maybe it's going to start working for me. Um, let's see. Oh, let's see what's going on here. We got Jack. Jack says Clark was supposed to be nerdy. Who would think that he was Superman? Oh, yeah. He was trying to throw everybody off of his scent. Yes, and so I think the way Christopher Reeve was going at it was that if he could pretend to be the most unlikely to be him, to be Superman, it would work. And I think he achieves that because definitely that scene where he's sort of grappling with like telling Lois like, "Hey, I'm really Superman," and then deciding ultimately he was going to be Clark. He kind of does, he does this thing with his body posture, and I'm like, wow. So, I'm like, okay, so he's using his physical body to determine kind of how to play this character, play Clark, because Clark is a character in this particular thing. Now, in a lot of other iterations, Clark is ultimately the character of Superman, but I think in this particular movie, Clark is a character that is to be played. It's really weird because different iterations of Superman have a different uh, Clark is played in different ways. I mean, it's played by the same guy, so it's like, you know what? Without the glasses on, you kind of look like Superman. Can we? I don't know why anybody can't see that. Um, and Joseph says, "Nighters all, have a great rest of your weekend." Thank you so much, Joseph. You as well. Take care. And I see Mark D with a C. Hi, everyone. Love this movie. It might be the best superhero movie of all time. Wow! Is it? I don't know. I haven't seen all the superhero movies, so I can't really decide or say that, but it definitely has a special place in my heart for sure. And let's see. And Mark says, and Stepbrett says, great video. Thank you. I love that video so much. It's really, really fun. And Mark C says, try Hello Computer. I will. And let's see. I'm going to I just wanted to let you guys know what's coming up for the channel, and live streams as well. So if you're a part of my Patreon, um, you should be getting something tomorrow video, letting you know updates on how the channel is doing and so on. Sort of an access report. And mission updates and things like that. On Monday, there will be a brand new video for members of this channel on YouTube. Really, I had a lot of fun taping that one. So I hope you enjoy it, and to all the members. And then on Tuesday, I will be possibly showing. Let me see if I have it. No, 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 I don't have it yet. But there will be a brand new introduction to a series that I'm going to be doing on the channel. And that is going to be a special surprise for you guys. And then that we're going to do on Wednesday mornings, just the headlines for entertainment news. And that should be a lot of fun. I do have quite a few stories that I'm putting together for you. On Friday, we are probably, I'm going to cross my fingers that this is the last one. I hope there isn't any more, but I will do my very best to get through the rest of the list of 1984 movies. Now, these movies are going to be obscure, so if you're interested in watching, a list of movies that maybe you haven't seen yet, and you're thinking, hey, I'd like to, know about all of these movies in 1984. Well, I will be mentioning as many as I possibly can. And that should do it for part 4. And then after that, we'll go into music, which will be a lot of fun. So that will be the following Friday. Now, next Saturday, we are going to be watching Saturn 3. That should be a lot of fun for us. And I definitely hope that you guys will actually join me for that one. So if you do have a copy of Saturn 3, can you go and dig that copy up so we can have some fun and watch a very unique sci-fi thriller starring Kirk Douglas and the lovely Farrah Fawcett, and that is just one of the weirdest movies I would say to come from 1980, but it's also going to be a lot of fun to watch it with you guys. And yeah, yeah, more member stuff. Member only stuff. Well, let's share the goodness. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is going to be a lot of fun. And oh wow, Joseph Begay, you are just simply amazing. Thank you. I will put. Let's see. I will read the names off from my auxiliary computer. Let's see. Who is it? Who are the new winners or winners of this membership that has been gifted by Joseph Begay, KR Nut 82, Captain Rex, Maddie's daddy. Oh yes, okay, that's great. Brigo is getting one. Re, Reg, uh, Regriki, interesting name. Charlie Gardner, Copa Ex Machina. A Geek Legion of Doom also, M. Rivers and Amanda Pemberton. Really cool. Thank you. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that more people will be able to enjoy the Members Monday that is video that's coming out. So thank you so much, Joseph Begay. I do have a thank you for you. And I like this one. Let's try this one. I love the music. And And Joseph said, Brett says, Joseph, retro moise. Yes. And Jack says, an early happy Valentine's Day retro and good night to all. Saturn 3, gotta break out the VHS player again. Yes. Oh, man. Yes, definitely have to break those out. I really want to find a way that I could play my VHS tapes. Because you remember when they used to have those VHS tapes that were connected to the little screen of television? I wonder if they still make those. Well, anyway, the week after that, I am definitely going to be doing the watch party for. Um, Total Recall. And this is going to be a lot of fun because Total Recall is probably like if we could put together a number 3 or 4 on my list of favorite movies, this is on there. Pretty much all of Arnold Schwarzenegger's movies from the 80s and is on that top list. I don't know how it happened, but I just there's something about the way he was choosing movies at this time that really appealed to me. So um, the only ones that I didn't put on the list probably won't will be lower in the list is probably like Commando, which is really good. I like Commando and Predator. Um, but you've got the Total Recall. We've got Conan the Barbarian. We got what's the other one? Terminator, of course. I loved. I don't know. I loved also True Lies and what's the other one that I really really adore that a lot of people don't like. Um, Jingle All the Way. There is the Last Action Hero, and also um, the Sixth Day. I really do like the Sixth Day because it deals with one of my favorite topics, which is cloning. So love that. Love that. And Rick says another Superman thing. I like how Clark reveals the character of others and how they react to his clumsiness. Ooh. Ah, nice one. Yes, yes. Because there are some people who are really kind to him, and then there are some people who are just dismissive of him, or they are mean to him. So, and I don't know what it says about Lois because she's like, "Yes, could you be a pet and go fetch this thing for me?" Oh, man. And, some red says, "Retro, we used to pass out VHS tapes, of our stunt reels with our pic, and resume. Just emailed mine to you." Oh, wow. That's so awesome. Yeah, times have changed. Now you can email people and you could email it and I'm sure there are some people with just websites you can go to. But yes, thank you for sending yours to my email. I thank you. So yeah, I think that's it. Let me see if there's a yes. So see you then. Hopefully to see you guys then, and enjoy some cool movies with you in the future. And I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna head out and this has just been a wonderful time. This is one of my favorite movies, and Christopher Reeves, what a special guy he was, and it just is a nice time to remember him, and yeah, and I can't say anything else. We've already said everything, I think, besides gushing over how much I absolutely love this and how inspiring this was when I was a kid. Just incredible stuff, incredible stuff. Well, without further ado, I bid you adieu, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of the weekend. And I hope to see you again real soon. All right, take care. Mwah!
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.